Ancient Egypt is legendary for its towering male pharaohs, larger-than-life rulers who epitomize power and divinity. But behind these great men, there were often equally powerful women, whose roles went far beyond the typical Egyptian wife. These women weren't just influential, they reshaped the very definition of what it meant to be a woman in one of the most patriarchal societies of the ancient world. Among them was Queen Tia, a woman who defied tradition and rose from commoner roots to become one of Egypt's most powerful and influential queens. Born over 3,000 years ago, Tia's story began humbly. Her father, Uya, was a military commander, while her mother, Tuya, was a priestess. This background, while respectable, was far from the Egyptian nobility. But as Egypt reached its imperial peak under the rule of Amenhotep III, Tia caught the pharaoh's eye, and she would eventually become his great royal wife, the highest-ranking queen in the land. It's important to note that Egyptian queens had significant roles, often acting as regent during the pharaoh's absence or when he was too young to rule. But Tia wasn't just another queen. She was a political force who, as some historians argue, rivaled the pharaoh himself. Ancient depictions show her as a powerful woman, sometimes shown as a sphinx trampling her enemies, symbolizing the strength and dominance she wielded. This might seem surprising given the patriarchal nature of Egyptian society. Women generally had limited rights and were expected to be subservient to men. But Tia wasn't just a passive figure. She used her position to cultivate an image of female empowerment. Moreover, unlike many royal women in history, she wasn't overshadowed by the pharaoh's other foreign wives. Even when he married foreign princesses for diplomatic reasons, Tia remained the supreme queen, appearing in almost every royal monument, temple, and tomb alongside him. She didn't just accept her elevated status. She actively worked to enhance it, ensuring she was seen as the preeminent queen, not just another consort. She cultivated her image with precision, a deliberate effort to construct a powerful public persona. Her famous statue at the British Museum shows her with thick, henna-dyed curls and delicate features. These aren't just aesthetic choices, they are part of a larger strategy. By highlighting her beauty and youth, she reinforced the idea of royal legitimacy and continuity, a theme common in ancient Near Eastern art where elite women were often depicted in idealized forms. Even her choice of personal sculptor, the same artist who crafted her mummy, suggests she understood the importance of visual legacy. Like an ancient celebrity carefully managing her public image, but her influence went beyond the realm of symbols and ceremonies. Tia used her position to reshape religious narratives. One of the most dramatic examples of this was during the Heb's Jubilee, a celebration held during the 30th year of the pharaoh's reign, to honor their health and strength. Traditionally, this festival revolved around the king's rebirth and rejuvenation, but Tia didn't just accept the traditional role of supporting the pharaoh in this ritual. She shared in the pharaoh's transformation, sailing with him in a symbolic solar boat as they reenacted the journey of the sun god Ra. This act was unprecedented. For the first time, a queen was sharing in the pharaoh's divinity, claiming a level of godliness usually reserved for the king alone. It was a bold move, a deliberate choice to blur the lines between the divine and the royal. And she wasn't done. She also played a key role in a conflict with the priesthood of Amun, a powerful group whose wealth and influence threatened the authority of the pharaoh. This conflict, often overlooked in mainstream narratives, was a crucial aspect of Tia's story. She and Amenhotep III clashed with the priests over land rights and religious authority. In response, they relocated to Malkata, a sprawling palace temple complex across the Nile from Thebes. Here, they consolidated royal authority and constructed a sacred lake used for divine ceremonies, further blurring the lines between the earthly and the spiritual. In the annals of ancient Egypt, Queen Tia stands out not just as a powerful ruler, but as a woman who shattered norms and redefined what it meant to be a queen. Her story is one of ambition, diplomacy, and a relentless pursuit of power in a patriarchal world. She wasn't born into privilege, but through wit, charm, and an understanding of the levers of power, she carved out a place for herself in history. Her impact resonated long after her death, influencing the religious practices of her son's reign and shaping the legacy of Egypt's 18th dynasty. And yet, perhaps her most significant contribution was her demonstration of female agency in a society that sought to limit women's roles. She showed that even in the most patriarchal of settings, women could rise to the top, not just by conforming to expectations, but by exceeding them. The story of Queen Tia is a testament to the power of ambition, the allure of immortality, and the lengths to which one woman went to secure her place in the pantheon of Egypt's greatest rulers.